Okay, so good day. So this is Sir Yao from the General Mathematics na subject. And today we will discuss all about the functions and relation. But before we start, we will have an activity para po mas madali nyo maunawaan kung ano nga ba ituturo natin or yung lesson natin for today. Okay, so our activity now, we will have here a pair me up activity which kung saan is i-prepare nyo lang po yung inyong mga country sa ating sa kanilang mga capitals. Okay? So in this activity, we just simply pair kung ano ba yung mga capital ng ating mga country dito. So I will give you a minute para isipin ko ano ba yung mga answers diyan. So bago ko sila i-connect or i-pair silang yung bawat country natin at saka yung ating bawat capitals. Okay, so time is up. So for our Malaysia, we have the Kuala Lumpur, ang kanyang capital. Okay, how about the Indonesia? If your answer is Jakarta, yes, you got it right. Next one, we have the Philippines. Okay, so Philippines, syempre pagka hindi mo pa naman nasagot yung Philippines, lumayas ka na dito sa country natin. Na. Okay, so we have the Philippines for Manila. Next one, we have the Thailand. Thailand is for Bangkok. And the last one, we have the Vietnam to Hanoi. Okay? Next, another pair me up activity which is, as you can see, ayan po ay mga makikita sa ating table of elements or they are the elements. So, we have the AU. What is the corresponding value of AU or yung elements natin for the AU? Okay, very good. We have 4 gold. Next, how about the K? Okay, so K stands for the potassium. Next one, we have the H. H element is representing for the hydrogen. Next one, we have O. Okay, O stands for oxygen. Then last one, we have the Ca, and Ca stands for calcium. Okay, so before we proceed to our topic, what do you think is all about this activity? Okay, what is the activities all about? Okay, so if your answer is about pairing, about the connection, and last one we have the relation, okay, that is our topic for today which is yung ating relation. Yan, tama kayo lahat kasi yung topic natin for today is all about the relation. Okay, so relation, it involves an association of an individual or object with another object or individual. Basta meron silang connection, pwede silang ipag-pair, we can say that they have a relation. But, in mathematically speaking, relation is a rule that relates values from a set of values, input or yung ating domain, to a second set of values. Second set, we have the first set which is yung tawag natin input or yung ating domain. We have also the second set which is yung tawag natin doon is our output or yung ating range. Or we can say that relation is a set of one or more ordered pairs. Okay? So we have here the X and Y ordered pairs. So sila po yung nagre-represent also ng ating relations. So we have four representations of relation. Okay? So first, representation of relation which is the diagram mapping. I have an example of diagram mapping. So as you can see, meron dyan dalawang uh, bilog or diagram na pinagkoconnect sila ng mga arrow. That is a diagram mapping. Next one, we have a relation as a set of ordered pairs. Okay, so as you can see, we have four ordered pairs dito uh, sa ating screen. So we have 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, and 5, 4. We can also say that they are relation. Okay, in terms of set of ordered pairs. Next one, we have the relation as an equation. So for an instance, the equation y is equal to 4x plus 1, that is a relation. So as you can see, paano sila nag-relation set? Okay? So we have y is equal to 4x plus 1. So si y, meron siyang connection or relation into 4x plus 1. That's why we can say that in equation, we can we can see that they have a relation. Next one, we have the relation described graphically. Okay? So, in every set of points na makikita nyo dyan in every graph, that they have a connection into each other, then we can say that they have a relation. So again, what are the four kinds of relations? Are for representation of relation, we have the diagram mapping. Next one, we have the ordered pairs. Next one, we have the equation. And then last one, we have the graph. Okay, so yun po yung apat na representation of our relations. Okay, next one, we have the four kinds of relation through diagram mapping. So we are talking now for four kinds of relation. So this presentation ko sa inyo, ipapakita ko yung four kinds of relation through diagram mapping. Okay? So first one is we have here the one-to-one relation. Okay? So in our diagram mapping, itong lalagyan ko ng box. Ayan. In our diagram mapping, para ma-present natin into one-to-one relation, as you can see yung ating domain, A, meron siyang only one range. Okay, which is yung X. A is to X, B is to Y, then C is to Z. Okay? So as you can see in every domain natin or every value ng X natin, meron lang siyang isang value ng Y. Okay? So isa-isa lang. Walang ibang pinuntahan, walang ibang kinaparisan. Okay? So as you can see, kaya nga po siya tinawag na one-to-one. Isa ay para sa isa. That's why that is a one-to-one relation. Okay? Next one, we have the one-to-many. Okay? So, one-to-many naman natin dito, we have the A, napunta siya kay X, then napunta siya kay Z. Tapos si B naman, sa isa lang din siya napunta. Okay, so we will focus to A, wait lang, purahin lang natin siya. Okay, so focus tayo dito sa A na napunta kay X, tapos napunta rin siya kay Z. Okay, 1, papunta sa many. Okay, bakit many po ito, sir? Yun na kay Y. Okay, as you can see, dalawa kasi sila, kaya po sila ay many. Yung isa, papunta sa many. Okay, I will give you an example into real life situation ng ating one-to-many. Yung one, for example ako, tapos kayong mga students. Okay? Ako, tapos kayo lahat ng students. Isa lang ako, papunta sa inyong lahat. Okay? So that is an example of one-to-many. Kaya po siya tinawag na one-to-many. Next representation naman natin dito, yung pang third kind of our relation through diagram mapping is we have the many to one. Okay? So magkaiba po si one to many at saka si many to one. Ha? So we have here the many to one. Okay, so paano po siya naging many, sir? Okay, so we have the domain and the range. Okay, so si domain natin dito, we have A at saka B. They have both direction into X. Okay, so parehas silang papunta kay X. Okay, so kaya po siya naging many to one. As you can see, many si domain kasi we have A at saka B. Papunta sa nag-iisang range, which is yung X natin. Kaya po siya tinawag na many to one. Okay, so ang example natin dito kay many to one is babalik ta rin ko lang yung example ko kay one to many. So, kay many to one, kayong lahat, papunta sa akin. Okay, for example, pinagawa ko yung activity. So, lahat kayo, magpapasa lang sa akin. Okay? Did you get that? Okay, so we have the many to one. Then last one, we have the many to many. Okay, so as you can see dito sa many to many, we have B na napunta kay Y, na napunta pa kay Z. Tapos, we have C na napunta kay X. Tapos, napunta rin siya kay Y. Tapos, we have the A na napunta kay Y. Then, balik rin naman natin. Si X, papunta lang siya kay C. Tapos, si Y naman, napapunta kay A, papunta kay B, papunta kay C. Si Z naman na papunta kay B. So, as you can see, ang daming nakakonect ang dami kinonektahan ni B at saka ni C in our domain. Doon naman sa ating range, si Y, lahat sila kinonektahan niya. Lahat ng domain kinonektahan ni Y. That's why, yan po ay tinawag na many to many. Okay? So, those are the four kinds of our relation. Okay, first, we have the one-to-one. Next one, we have the one-to-many. Another one, we have the many-to-one. Then last one, we have the many-to-many. So, those are the kinds of relations. Next. Okay, so after we talk about the relation, we also have this one, which is yung function. Okay, so ano ba yung difference ni function kay relation? So, we have here a definition of functions. It is a relation, again, it is a relation defined as a set of ordered pairs, which is x at saka y, where no to two or more distinct ordered pairs have the same first elements or yung kanyang x or yung ating domain. So, ibig sabihin po, hindi daw po pwedeng maulit yung ating first elements, which is yung ating x or yung ating domain. So, si x, hindi po siya pwedeng maulit. Okay? Another definition for the functions, every value of x corresponds to a unique value of y or range. So, ibig sabihin si x po, hindi po siya pwedeng mawalan ng partner which is si y. Okay? So, kanina ang sabi natin si x, dapat nag-iisa lang siya. Sabi natin dito, hindi siya pwedeng maulit yung x value natin. Another explanation natin dito for the every value of x corresponds a unique value of y. So, dapat meron daw laging partner si x. Then last one, we have the x is faithful to exactly only one y. Okay? So, si x dapat faithful siya sa nag-iisang y lang. Okay, that is our function. So to know more about the function, so we have here an example. Okay, so as you can see, this is in our diagram. So we have si Tobio Kageyama, papunta lang siya kay Hinata. Si Eren, papunta lang siya kay Mikasa. Si Mikey, papunta lang siya kay Draken. Then we have etong si All Might, papunta lang siya kay Deku. Okay, so we have only one-to-one. Okay, so yung isa, papunta lang sa isa, another one, papunta sa isa, another one, sa isa, another one to another one. Okay, so this is an example of anong kind of relation kaya to. Okay, very good. This is a one-to-one relation. Okay, so we can say that function pala si one-to-one relation kasi yung ating domain dito, which is yung ating x. Okay, so in this diagram, we representing si Tobio Kageyama as our x. Then yung ating y naman dito is si Hinata. So ganun din si Eren yung ating x, si Mikasa ang ating y, si Mikey ang x, si Draken ang y, si All Might ang x, then si Deku ang y. So as you can see, isa lang lagi yung partner ni x. Okay, na-satisfy niya yung mga definition natin kay functions. So first, yung definition natin kay function, x, hindi na uulit. Okay, naulit ba si Tobio? Hindi. Naulit ba si Eren? Hindi. Si Mikey? Hindi. And then si All Might? Hindi rin. Then si x daw po ay merong nag-iisang laging value ni y. Okay, lagi siyang may kapartner kay y. So we have Tobio papunta kay Hinata, nag-iisa lang. Si Eren papunta kay Mikasa, nag-iisa lang din. So si Mikey papunta kay Draken, nag-iisa lang. Si All Might papunta kay Deku, nag-iisa lang din. Okay? So they have only one Y. Next, X is faithful daw siya kay Y. Okay, so si X natin, etong X natin, which is si Tobio, si Eren, si Mikey, at si All Might, papunta lang siya sa nag-iisang Y. Okay? So, yan po ay example ng ating function, which is yung one-to-one natin na relation. In every one-to-one relation, na kind of relation, we can say that is a function. Okay? Next one. Okay, another example for the function, we have here si negative 3. Ayan, si negative 3, papunta siya kay 6. Si negative 2 naman, papunta siya kay positive 2. We have the negative 1, papunta siya kay 4. We have positive 1, papunta siya kay 4 din. Si positive 2, papunta siya kay positive 2. Then we have last one, we have the 3, papunta siya kay positive 6 ng ating range. Okay, so in this kind of diagram, what do you think is the kind of this relation? Okay, very good. If your answer is many to 1, that is a correct. Okay? So as you can see, si negative 3 at saka si positive 3 dito papunta siya kay 6. Si negative 2 at saka si positive 2 papunta siya kay 2. Si negative 1 at saka si positive 1 papunta siya kay 4. So that is kind of many to 1. Okay? Many sila dito kay domain papunta sa y. Okay? So that is also an example of function, which is yung many to 1 natin, that is also a function. Okay? Next. Okay, so we have here an example of function as unordered pairs. Okay, so we have here a function. Sabi natin dito, function daw siya kapag we have here the set of ordered A, set of ordered pairs ng ating A. We have 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, and negative 6. So again, sabi natin dapat daw hindi daw po nauulit yung value ni x. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, nasatisfy niya yung ating function, yung ating definition ng function kasi hindi na ulit yung value ng ating x. And also, nasatisfy niya rin na in every elements of x, meron siyang kapartner na y or yung ating range. Okay? So, meron siyang laging kapartner. So, we can say that this set of ordered pairs is a function. Okay, another one. We have really, an example of not function in terms of ordered pairs. Okay, so sabi nga natin, hindi naman lahat ng relations is function siya. So ano lang yung in-accept natin na relation kanina kapag siya ay 1 to 1 or many to 1. Okay, so dito naman, as you can see, yung set of ordered pairs natin dito, we have the domain 2. Another set of ordered pair domain niya is 2. Another 2. And then, last domain natin is 2. Okay, so doon pa lang, hindi niya na agad na-satisfy yung definition ng ating function. So, we have 4 domains which is 2. Okay, yung domain natin dito in every ordered pairs is 2. Okay? So, ito yung domain natin. So, kapag pare-parehas yung ating domain, so we can say that this set of ordered pairs is not a function. Okay? So, basta nauulit yung domain, hindi na agad siya function. Okay, next. Okay, so we have here the vertical line test. Okay, so ano yung ginagawa natin dito kay vertical line test? So, a vertical line test is a graph represents a function if and only if no vertical line intersects the graph in more than one point. So, dapat daw kapag mag-drawing tayo ng vertical line dun sa ating pinaka-graph is hindi siya tatama ng more than one. Okay? So, as you can see, ito yung graph natin which is yung kulay blue. Then, gumawa tayo ng vertical line dito. Then, one time lang tumama yung ating vertical line doon sa ating graph. One time lang. Okay? So, we can say that this is a function. So, kahit saan ka mag-drawing dyan ng line. Okay, for example, dito ka maglagay ng vertical line. Okay, so imagine nyo na lang straight yung pagkakagawa ko ng vertical line na yan. Then, as you can see, isang beses lang ulit tumama yung ating vertical line. Okay, so this is a function. Another example natin dito, itong paslant na line. So, ayan, gumawa tayo dito ng vertical line and isang beses lang ulit tumama yung ating vertical line. So, again, kahit saan kayo mag-drawing ng mga vertical line dyan, basta isang beses lang tatama yung ating vertical line, so we can say that it is a function. So, ginagamit natin si vertical line test kapag po ang given natin is si graph. Okay, so we will now determine dito kung function ba siya or not function. Okay, so for example number 1 or dito sa letter A natin. So sabi ko nga sa inyo, kapag graph, gagamit lang tayo ng vertical line test. So for example, mag-drawing ako dito ng vertical line. Okay, tumama siya isang beses. Tatama pa ba siya ulit? So, hindi na siya tumama ulit. Okay? So, isang beses lang tumama yung ating graph. So, for example, paano sir, pagka gusto ko doon sa kanan nga i-drawing? Sige, try natin sa kanan i-drawing yung vertical line natin. Ayan. Sipin nyo na lang straight yan. Palang talaga mag-drawing sa sir. Okay, so paano sir pag gusto ko sa gitna? Okay lang naman, walang problema. I-drawing mo sa gitna yung vertical line mo. As you can see, 'di ba? Isang beses lang tumatama yung ating vertical line. So this is a function. So ibig sabihin function si letter A. Okay? Next, how about dito kay letter B? Okay, sa letter B, okay, gawa ulit tayo vertical line. Okay, isang beses lang naman siya. Sa dulo, lagyan natin. Ayan, isang beses na naman. Okay, sa gitna sir, baka kasi magdalawa dyan sa gitna eh. Okay, sige. Okay, ayan. So we have okay, only one lang. Okay, sa kada vertical line test na ginagawa natin, isang beses lang lagi siya tumatama. Okay, so we can say that yung letter B natin is a function. Okay, how about sa letter C? Ayan. So if your answer is not function, then you are a correct. Okay? Bakit kaya naging correct yan, sir? Okay, sige, drawingan natin siya ng vertical line. Okay? So, mag-drawing ako ng vertical line test dito. Okay, so ayan yung vertical line ko dyan, kay 1. Okay, so as you can see, tumama siya ng isa, dalawa. Okay, so ano yung sabi natin kay vertical line test kanina? Dapat, kapag magdodrawing tayo ng vertical line test kay function, kay graph, dapat siya ay tatama lang isang beses lang. Pagka mas mataas pa sa isang beses yung pagtama which is 2 or more, that we can now say that this is not a function. Okay, so paano sir pagka dun sa kaliwa natin i-drawing? Okay, sige sa kaliwa natin i-drawing. Ayan. So dalawa uli siyang tumama. Okay? So yan po yung representation ng ating function. We are using vertical line test kapag po graph yung ating hinahanapan if function ba siya or not function. Okay, so always remember, all functions are relations, but not all relations are functions. Okay? So, ayan po yung lagi niyong tatandaan kapag hinahanap nyo yung pagkakaiba ni relations kay functions. Okay? So, that's it for the lesson for today. Okay, so it's all about the relations and function. I hope na meron kayong natutunan dito sa video presentation na to, and yun lang. If ever na meron pa kayong question, pwede kayong mag-PM sa akin or chat nyo lang ako. Okay, so again, this is Sir Yao. So, and that's it. And goodbye. Thank you.